This is Engadget. Here's what's happening in the world of technology. Today is May 24th. Former PlayStation employee Emma Mayhoe has filed a new lawsuit against the company after her previous complaint was dismissed by a federal judge in April. According to Axios, Mayhoe's new filing includes many of the same gender discrimination allegations found in her original one, but the scope of the lawsuit is more limited. Rather than seeking to represent all women employed by Sony's PlayStation unit in the U.S., as was previously her intent, the complaint instead seeks damages for those women who worked for the company in California. When Judge Laurel Beeler dismissed the original case, she said Mayhoe could file again with additional details. The new complaint incorporates allegations from the 9 women who came forward to support the first suit. Sony tolerates and cultivates a work environment that discriminates against female employees, including female employees and those who identify as female, the complaint reads. We've reached out to Sony for comment. In the meantime, we'll note the company previously asserted Mayhoe's claims were based on unactionable. And Meta's Cambridge Analytica woes are far from over. Karl Racine, the Attorney General of the District of Columbia, has sued Mark Zuckerberg. He accused the Meta CEO of having a direct hand in making the decisions that led to the major data breach. Racine claims that Zuckerberg contributed to Facebook's lax oversight of user data and implementation of misleading privacy agreements. That, according to the suit, allowed consulting firm Cambridge Analytica to acquire personal data on more than 70 million Americans, including more than 340,000 D.C. residents. The company allegedly used the data to help sway voters in the 2016 presidential election through political ad targeting. The AG previously sued Meta, then known as Facebook, over the scandal in 2018. That case is still ongoing. This time, Racine is targeting Zuckerberg directly under the jurisdiction's Consumer Protection Procedures Act, which bans unfair and deceptive trade practices. Individuals are liable for a company's actions that they were aware of, controlled, or failed to stop. Racine is seeking a jury trial against Zuckerberg. He wants Meta CEO to refrain from future CPPA violations and to pay damages and civil penalties. Engadget has contacted Meta for comment. Since filing our landmark lawsuit against Facebook, my office has fought tooth and nail against the company's characteristic efforts to resist producing documents and otherwise thwart our suit. We continue to persist and have followed the evidence right to Mr. Zuckerberg, Racine said in a statement. This unprecedented security breach exposed tens of millions of Americans' personal information, and Mr. Zuckerberg's policies enabled a multi-year effort to mislead users about the extent of Facebook's wrongful conduct. This lawsuit is not only warranted but necessary and sends a message that corporate leaders, including CEOs, will be held accountable for their actions. If you want to catch the latest tech news as it's happening, check out Engadget.com or tune in again every weekday.
Spoken Layer.